Hello everyone and welcome back to Planet Crafter. As we are now flying with pressure. Heat's doing pretty good as well. Biomass is, it's faltered for a moment, but it's on the way. So the next plan really is we want to get oxygen generation up by a lot, which means we need another machine optimizer, and we want to use the T2 flower spreaders because those have big oxygen generation. But to do all of that, we're also going to need more power. To do that, we're going to need more uranium, and fortunately, we can take a car for a drive. Look at this. The ground is becoming green. It's becoming green. Oh my god. I think it's really cool to have a game where you can, that's right, it was all up here, wasn't it? Wait a second. Why do I not see any uranium? I thought stuff stayed when you exited the game and came back in. Maybe it doesn't from the meteorites? Or did we already just pick up too much of what was there? Now I'm concerned. No. Okay. So none of the asteroids with the uranium and the iridium stayed. Ah, well, that is frustrating. For sure. Oh my god, look at the green. Becoming so green. Well, that is frustrating to be sure. Wish I'd, that changes things. Now we'll just need to build a couple more rockets and then pull down a uranium. And probably another iridium. We don't need the iridium one as much. But, I mean, it'd be nice to have. Well, what a shame. At least I picked up some of the uranium and the iridium from over here. But we definitely are going to need to make more now. Well, let's drive this back over here. Let's take, so fast now with the jetpack, everything. And the agility legs or boots or whatever they are. Legs. Maybe they're just full fake legs. Full fake agility legs. Magnesia. Cobalt. So I'm gonna go run and check on the iridium mine. And I think from that we should definitely get enough with what we have for... Oh, wow. Thought it was space for silicon. Well... we should, at the very least, get enough, we'll just throw the silicon in there. Or one or two rods. Stuff's all full, too. Good God. Wait. Hey. These are falling down. Question is, are these normal ones? Or are these the... Did it somehow just, like, delay the... But these don't seem like they're... leaving anything but rocks. Because it would show the little glowing green or red if it was iridium or anything else. But I don't think it is. Alright, that's fine. These are just normal... asteroids with normal resources coming from them. So I guess if I pick up a resource and drop it on the ground, then it stays. Or maybe it's only if it's within a certain radius of the base or something, I don't know. But clearly, if an asteroid drops meteors, well, meteor, asteroid, I'm confused. If these impacts, these asteroids... Look at how green it's gotten. Out of nowhere. Whoa. Aluminum, magnesium. Yeah, anything that these drop clearly don't stay permanently. Look at how green, and now we're on a green landscape. I'm really glad we didn't have to move from here. Okay, so... Make an iridium rod. And we just need a couple of uranium. And do we have everything we need to make a super alloy? We sure do. Then let's make a rocket booster. Again, I can never remember which one it is. We don't have enough iridium to make a second one, so maybe we call down... We do have enough uranium to make a second one. Oh, and we need... more... Shoot, we're gonna need more of the alloy. Yeah, let's just make 4. Oh, well, maybe we won't make that many. All right. I think we should call down the iridium first, because once we collect that, then we can use that to build the uranium one. Yes, and that's what takes the silicon anyways, and we need more cobalt, weirdly. Okay, let's launch that. Guess we'll get some cobalt while we're here. Look at how easy it is to see the resources now, too, with the green. I mean, I guess it was easy to see them before. It's just so cool to see that it's... I mean, right now the color's just changing to green. There's still only, like... This is moss, I guess. We've got the moss spreading. But we're on our way there. See the gases and the... Or the grasses and the flowers and whatnot. Going out beyond that. Back this way. Let's see where we're landing here. So we've got a couple around there, a couple around there. There's one on that wall. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Drink some water before the game freaks out at me. We will put the silicone away. We'll keep those 2. Oh, too much water. All right, let's head over to these ones first. See if we can sift through the rubble here. Iridium. Are there any up on the wall? Doesn't seem like it. Just reddish rocks. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, there must be more. Ooh, there we go. That's 6 altogether from this one. Maybe more later, we'll see. Look at how pretty it is now. Beautiful. All the life we've brought to this place. We have created life. Somehow. We have found the secret. We don't need any of that. Where are the red rocks? Whoa. That looks crazy. Hello? Can I get to you? Thank you. Scorched planet. Any more? Not a whole lot of iridium down there, folks. In fairness, some of this is from the other asteroid that hit down beforehand when it was just a normal one, not the Iridium one, but I guess we're gonna have to wait for this to clear. Ooh, there's one. I don't know if we can get to it. There's two. Okay. Ah, here's some more. Fantastic. Maybe they were around somewhere. Here's another one. More cobalt, too. Can't get that one. Ooh, here we go. Anything else? I don't see any more. But we'll go back out later once the rocks have despawned. Take care of all of them. More flowers. Do that. There's almost enough. Oh, I do have enough for another one with that as well. Cobalt. Uranium. Oh, and I think we'll need one more super alloy, won't we? Because it takes one to build the engine. Oh, right, and a super alloy. I was like, something looks wrong in my inventory. Yes, okay, okay. Now the uranium one. New blueprint received biomass screen. Oh, we just reached Moss level. I wasn't even paying attention to it. Wait, no. Launch. Launch, I forgot to launch. Okay, so now we can make a full screen just for biomass. We reached Moss level. Oh, and now we're on the way to Flora. Look at the map. Look at how green it is now. So this part is actually just desert, and always stays that way. But now, the green places. Still don't know what any of that is, but it looks crazy. That's, yeah, all these different barren landscapes and whatnot. Looks very green up there. Excited to see there at some point. Okay. Let's not get too distracted. He says as he goes into a different random menu. Now that we've got that up, what is our next? Oh, I guess we should make the biomass screen. Iron, silicon, aluminum. Oh, I switched them, but oh, so it can only work if you're like in the side there. Well, I don't like the look of that at all. That sucks. Maybe I can put one in between right there. Okay, so progress screen. Right there. The terraformation screen. There. And then over here. No. Don't deconstruct. Biomass screen. Nope. Whoops. I can't put it directly between. I can put it right there. That's good enough. Plants, 2.77 tons. Insects, 0. Animals, 0. Total biomass, 2.77. Unlock that here. Orbital information isn't for another good bit. Wait, what do we need for more of those drills again? Just a ton of super alloy and osmium. Right. You know, we could probably take some of those. No, but again, it comes back to energy. We need more energy available. We could build more solar farms, but really the nuclear reactors are where it's at. Let's look at the map here. Okay, so there is some uranium up there. And it looks like a tiny bit down there. Gas extractor. What does that even do? Automatically extracts gas from the ground. 13 heat. I feel like this is for collecting gases, but I don't know how to do that. And I also don't know where to get zeolite from. So there's some way down in the water. There's some over there, and iridium. There's some over there. There's some around here and over there. Okay, you know what? Let's go for the water first. I want to collect all of these right away, if I can, before we forget about them. Into the deep blue. We're much slower swimming. Well, it was kind of easy to get all of that, I guess. That's nice. Go check over this way for some. We'll do a big loop. There was no more iridium over here. Okay. Ah. Here was where the uranium was. Through there. Oh, yep. 5. That's all good. It's maybe most of the iridium there. Right, well, let's go take the aluminum, the mine, or check on the aluminum mine. And then we'll head back home, drop off the stuff, then go grab the rest, the uranium and iridium. The other resources. Yeah, I don't know then if it's just resources that I've picked up despawn, or all resources or resources away from the base, or what. We will find out one way or another. But definitely the ones from the asteroids despawn. Where to next? Get those ones. Okay, so yeah, I know, hydration. Always hydration. It was glowing there before. Let's head up over to that one and over there, and then we'll go across. So what's... There's nothing here. Okay. That's cool, I guess. I guess we'll take all that. Could have sworn that there was something there before. Oh, there is something here, though. Uranium. Please. I wish there was a crouch button so I could get into this. Is there a crouch button? There isn't, right? No. Oh god, so that one will have to wait until the rocks despawn. Much easier when they do, though. You just walk through like this. That's great. Okay, we got all those ones. Not gonna be able to get all of these, I feel like. Yeah, this rock doesn't seem to want to budge. Not quite strong enough to push it out of the way. Ooh, look over here, though. We might not have inventory space for all of this. You definitely don't have inventory space for all of this. Okay, but we got enough for now. do we have enough? Do we have enough? You know, if we could get to the point where we have just 3 uranium rods and can make a T2 generator, that would be great. We need 4 more. I think we might be able to get that. And now we have too much water by a mile. Wait, let's double check the map again, make sure we're not missing anywhere. Yeah, it's just up that area. Oh, there's still one left there. I want to know when we'll get the tier 2 deconstructor so that we can go back to those ships and deconstruct the panels. I don't see it coming up here at any point. A drone station. Drones seem cool, but I don't know what's up with that. Portal generator. SAR. 4 mutagens. Autocrafter will definitely be helpful. The next one's orbital information, seed spreader rocket, DNA manipulator. That'll be cool. We're on the way, and then super alloy rod. We are on the way to those. At some point, we will get there. I guess we'll go head out and grab these last bits of uranium. It's not enough to make a T3 generator. I don't think. Well, actually, it might be. But I don't think we want to use every bit of uranium we have on it. Because we want to be able to need to keep at least some. Oh no, never mind. We might have enough. Right? Maybe. Oh, or we might just need one more. Oh. They're slowly despawning here. That's great. Nothing over here. Oh, there is one more over here. Okay, I think we have enough now. We can make a tier 3 and still have the 2 left over to make a rocket engine if we need to get another uranium. Well, not if we need to, we will at some point. Also, those, yeah, casting, oh, look at our pressure now. Because both of those speed up the heat and the pressure. Ooh. Okay, uranium. Let's just take all of it, actually. There is 3, with 2 left. Perfect. We do need explosive powder. We can make that. And then a super alloy, we can make that too. More water. I'm sure there's more of that around. Oh, if we had one for power generation, that would be cool. Is this one? No, this one's oxygen multiplier. Yeah. Because that's our next goal, is oxygen. So we've done that. So now we want T2 flower spreaders. So we need lots of super alloy and lots of fertilizer. And fertilizer, to remind me again, algae, sulfur, eggplants. 3 algae, 2 sulfur. 3 algae, 1 sulfur, 2 eggplants. We got plenty of eggplants here. Let's just take it all and take some sulfur. Guess we'll be taking all of that too. Okay, so we're gonna need to go on another expedition soon. We do need more sulfur. Definitely need more sulfur. Um, we get rid of one of those. Make into one of these. Need a couple super alloys as well. Let's do... Let's take the Nulna out. Wait, and then what goes into this one as well? Oh my god. Oh, we actually can't even make that yet. That's okay. Let's get the flower spreaders started first. One has a Nulna. We only have one. Two Tuska. That one's a Tuska. I think this one's also Tuska. Is this one? And is as well. Let's take that and construct that one. We're gonna put both of them here. And we're actually gonna put the golden seed in one of those. Nulna in there. Golden seed goes in this one. Tuska goes in this one. So this is now 1300. This is now 1950. So that's already boosted it by 2000. Now, if we can just... if we can get the optimizer built, then we're in good shape. Then we can increase those generators by 500%. We need explosive powder, and for that we need sulfur. So let's actually let's collect anything from here first. No oxygen tanks left available, so we gotta make our own oxygen capsules. 4 is okay. Hydration level low. Non-stop. Got lots of oxygen packed. Got a little bit of water. We should probably have some food too, shouldn't we? Let's take some space food and throw it in the bag. Now the question is, which way do we want to go? We need more sulfur. I think we should try going back down this way to this cave and seeing if we can get through to the other side, if the ice is melted yet. I feel like it should be at this point. So we will drive up and around this way, because the other way is now filled with water. And that is also why it sends you that message of seek higher ground, because if you just build your base next to the starting location, you will be underwater at some point. Which, while cool, is maybe not what you want. And look at the little patches of grass and flora that's growing in here. Because moss is, I guess, just turning the base ground green. But flora, which is our next progress, I don't know, component, progress milestone, that's a better word, is is flora. So, have things all around. Oh, I forgot how much iridium there was in here. I forget how fast I am every time until I move again. You up to this side. Interestingly, I don't see... Well, I was going to say I don't see any osmium, but I think I actually do see some. It's just further up ahead. Just going to get all of this before we go. Yeah, okay, so there is some osmium up there, but... Oh, boy. Okay, so that's where the ice was before, I'm pretty sure. But not much sulfur. 1 sulfur. And we have some more osmium, although we didn't really need more of that at the moment. I'm sure we'll need more of it later. There's outside right there. There's also inside this way. See, it's gonna get so much harder to spot things on the ground when there's like grasses and flowers and stuff everywhere. I've already a couple times looked at like those pink patches and wondered if they were something. Okay, okay. So we got a few things in here. Whoa. Whoa, can we get up there? Is there something hidden up there? There's gotta be something hidden. Is there anything on the other side? It's up? Maybe. Maybe. I knew it. Whoa, whoa, and look at all this stuff. Oh my god. Wait, what am I thinking? I gotta put this back in the default. Also, there's something else there. Okay, before we go outside, let's go this way. Because now I want to check the other side, too, to make sure there's not something extra over there. Deposit all, but we'll take that and that. Whoa, into the wall. Yeah, I don't think there's anything up there. Got pretty high there. Okay. Look at all of that. A blueprint, another fuse. I think that's another one of the oxygen ones. Rocket engine, a bunch more seeds. Well, a bunch more flowers. Again, seeds. And the explosive powder. Super cool. Okay, let's go outside here. Still no zeolite in here, though. Let's go outside. Let's go beyond Burned area. Whoa! Whoa, what is up here? Is this just ice? Titanium. Whoa, it looks crazy. Oh, what is all this stuff? This has got to be where zeolite is. Can't be anything else up here. Like, what's that pink glowing stuff? That's got to be the zeolite. Pulsar quartz. Whoa. Whoa, it looks crazy here. What in the world? Well, pulsar quartz. I mean, this is definitely the stuff for the portals, right? The teleporters. I mean, it's gotta be. Well, we're gonna need us an ore extractor up here at some point. super alloy just on the ground? Zeolite, we did find it. Oh my god. It is around. This place is incredible. Even with the storms. It's got everything. We found super alloy on the ground. We found zeolite. We found... Yeah, let's not lose track of where we are here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, it's all full in there. Well, I guess we might as well fill up the inventory, eh? See what we can find in here. No, don't tell me we... Don't get stuck on me now. This was maybe a bold choice for us to go this way. There we go. See, I believed in you. We made it out of that. Okay, not a great space for the rover. The rover does not love it here. So up here's the quartzy part. Down here it's just like foggy. Oh yeah, there we go. Pulsar quartz. What is this? Oh, more osmium. This place has just everything. Everything. Let's, before we get too far away from the rover, let's drive up, put it on the hill right here. Whoa, whoa. Calm down, rover. I think maybe we should start heading back. Wait, no, I still got 2 oxygen capsules here. 2. Come on. It's gotta be... Let's explore just over here a little bit. These gaseous clouds. What are these? What is this area? Is it just an area with, like, gases and stuff around? Oh, although there's also the gas extractor. Maybe this gives, like, specific stuff for us. You know what? Let's just take that and let's call it a day. Yeah. Dangerously worried about, like, losing the rover. Dangerously worried. Not in danger of, just dangerously worried about it. Okay, let's take that. I think we were back this way. Oh, avoid that little pothole thing there. The cave, yeah, was this way. And we went up to go see what the shiny things were. Gotta go see the shinies. Oh, very bright in this cave. Alright, so we found a crazy place where all of the ores are. That we're definitely gonna have to put an ore extractor in at some point. What was that? I didn't even want to go outside. Good God. Alright. Yeah, let's also get the rover back in one piece. Okay, so much cool stuff. Not a lot of sulfur, though. That wasn't, which was not exactly our primary... Well, it was sort of our... It was our main purpose of going there. It was the primary purpose. Yeah, that's what primary means. Main purpose. So, you know, we didn't succeed on that as much as we could have, but we found a lot more than other stuff. And actually, I think we found a bit of sulfur. Not a ton, but a bit. Enough to get us a bit more fertilizer, get the oxygen number up a bit. And hopefully enough to get us the explosive powder that we need to make the machine optimizer. Yeah, let's build... We can build 1 or 2 more of those. We just need to make sure that first we have 2 explosive powder, which I think we will. Okay, first off, let's just put everything away. So So rare now becomes the osmium, super alloy, pulsar quartz, and the zeolite. We only have one sulfur in our inventory. No, but there's more. There's more in the rover. Be calm. Wait, blueprint. Don't be calm. Blueprint. Map. We need obsidian. Oh, I know where we're gonna get that. Up here, I'm guessing. I'm guessing this is all lava stuff. That is where we found the pulsar quartz and also the zeolite. It might be the only space where that stuff goes. Or maybe actually the obsidian might be up there. Those might be lava rocks. Or in there is lava. Or maybe both. I don't actually know. But I actually don't see anywhere else on the map that zeolite could possibly be, if that's what it's around. Unless it's like in one of those caves in there somewhere, but yeah. The caves, ooh, big waterfalls down there. That's pretty cool. Okay, so wait, what do we need for the map? Nothing that we're gonna have soon. Obsidian. Well, maybe we'll have it soon. I don't know. I'm frazzled. There's so many things. Flowers. Don't need the rock booster right now. Engine. He's away. Put away the nugget too. Cobalt. Like panicking here. There's so many things. Now it's pouring rain. Let's leave that in there. Found a lot of iridium too. A lot of iridium in that cave. Oh, we're gonna have to make a couple of iridium rods. Not wait. Get one more. Make another. Flowers. I need something that I can put more than one flower seed in. This. What in the world else am I supposed to do with all of these different flowers? Like, this is an absurd amount. Multiple rocket engines, that's great. No, don't drop it. Just go in there. Be so dramatic. Now we've got 2 of those oxygen fuses. That one and that one can stay. Everything else we are ready to go with. Nope, not in there. Oh my god, I'm confused. Rares in there. Iridium in here. Now, let's get one of that, and that'll make a second explosive powder. So now we have enough of that. Now we just need algae and eggplants. Now we're low on algae. Let's go collect all the algae from that place. If we get one more fertilizer, we can make 2 more of these tier 2 flower spreaders. And then if we have those plus just 1 tier 1, and we put the oxygen, the machine amplifier, optimizer, whatever it's called, optimizer, that's definitely the one. Put the machine optimizer around it there, then it's so peaceful underwater. Then we'll be good. It's a big drill. Looks like a mech of some kind. Some sort of spider mech something that's gonna come for us. Oh, and I put the eggplants away for some reason. Decided just those ones are... I don't know. I'm confused, okay? At all times. Exist in a perpetual state of confusion. Okay, so 4 of these. I actually don't think we need these last 2 sulfur, which is good. Maybe we can save them for something else. do need some super alloy, though. So, with that, I need a uranium rod. I don't have a uranium rod. Oh, God, I forgot we needed that for the machine optimizer, too. Okay, so we need to send up a uranium rocket, which requires booster, some of the cobalt, and we don't have enough cobalt. Turns out you run out of and nothing behind there. You run out of a lot of resources. Cobalt, I see one. Spotted. You are the chosen one. We're gonna send you into space. Another uranium one. This should be making our heat go off the charts by sending up this many uranium rockets. But I think that's also helpful because we haven't really pumped up our heat in many other ways. Uranium. Launch. Can't forget that one. Power generation is okay. Yeah, so we have enough available for that. You know what? Let's make the flower spreaders first. We're gonna need. We want the Tuska, and if we don't have Tuska, we'll have a Nulna as well. So those ones are both the tier 2. Let's make another tier 2. Nope, Tuska. And then another tier 2 with Nulna, I guess. I didn't exactly want them overlapping. I guess it's kind of pretty then because you get a field of mixed flowers. But, okay, Matt, what are we saying here? All up there so far. Good for that one? Oh, it's off into the water. Oh, those ones are in... No, that's algae and stuff. Yeah. One into the water there. 2 into the water way over there. Final. Into the rock wall. At least, you know, they've got some consistency in how they go. Let's go to the water first. See if we can spot them. Hey! It's our first home. Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, I see uranium. And it's over there too. Swimming is not as fast as the jetpack. There's still iridium here too? Wait, did the iridium stay? So maybe the stuff despawned outside of the water, but the stuff in the water didn't? Or had I just picked up everything that was outside the water before? Because I know that there was stuff in the water that I hadn't picked up from previous session. So this seems like... I mean, it seems like a lot of uranium, but also it didn't fall down an iridium one. Just did we? Or did we? No, we called that down earlier in this session. Yeah, we did. I'm losing my mind. My mind. It's gone. There it is. Is there any more? No, that's just glowing. Alright, well that's enough for now. Although, yeah, let's go check on this rock wall, actually. It's grass and stuff. Now it's starting to look like almost like Earth, like an actual landscape. Can we just jetpack all the way up here? On top. Wow. You can just kind of like almost clip your way up stuff with jetpacks. Wow, look at our little base there. That is screenshot worthy. I love that. We should have taken a before and after photo. before terraformation, after. But it's nice of it to all be in the same spot there. Okay, this is enough for what we need. And we're also going to die of thirst at any moment, so... and our inventory's full, so we can't take much of that, but... we will somehow... Oh, we have so much water in our inventory. So much so that we missed it. Iridium. Take that back. There we go. Just fills up. Not quite enough. That's okay. We could make another with that, but we're going to leave that for now because we want it to stay there. There it goes. Actually, we do need 2 of those. And more cobalt again. We are out. And this thing has not mined any. Everything but cobalt. Just like the beginning of the game where we needed more and more cobalt for the oxygen supplies. Turns out we still do. Though I have actually... I've seen other things. It's sort of a strat, but it's also just sort of... I don't know, seems to be a good idea. Rather than using a bunch of oxygen tanks, you could just build a living compartment with the door and step into it. And it's just like automatically got air. So that could be a cool way to do it. Okay. Machine optimizer. Oh, this one... Wait. Why does this one have such a big radius? Huh. So I guess we didn't have to put them all next to each other like that. My dumbass thought we would. Well, let's put it down, and then let's put the oxygen generator in, and let's see. It should still be the 5 closest to it, I think. So, wait, let's see what our oxygen is. It's probably a lot more, actually, with those flowers up now. We're at 10,432. 10,432. So now it's... Oh, and it highlights the flowers, too. So it does highlight these closer ones, and also that one over there. 10,432 to 17,000. Meh. That's not as much of a jump as I wanted. Not as much as these other ones. But in fairness, these are only... Well, yeah, these are generating 2,000, 3,000, 2,600, 2,925, 1,288. They are generating most of it. It's quite a bit of it each. Okay, well now that's done. I mean, we could actually build one more as well. Wait, no. Now, though, we have zeolite, we can build other stuff. Gas extractor, we could build that. I don't know what that does. Automatically extracts gas from the ground. Okay, but what does that mean? And wait, were there other things we were waiting for zeolite to build? We have those. I haven't built the... Did we build the T4? We did. Spacesuit, though. Need the map, but we can't actually build that one. Anything here? No. Was it a rocket? No, for the rocket, we needed super alloy rod, didn't we? Yeah, super alloy rod. So we have pressure multiplier, heat multiplier, plant multiplier, but nothing for O2 multiplier. However, I think just having more plants in the world makes more O2? Question mark? I mean, it's still going up, and it's going up now certainly much faster than it was before. We will see. Make more heaters? Let's make a gas extractor. Tell you what, let's make a gas extractor. Oh, let's not do that. What's happening? Gas extractor. Right click to pin. Wait, that's the thing that we can make 2 of. Oh, we still don't have methane. Methane! That's probably what it extracts, right? Methane cartridges? Yeah. Need the iridium rod. Got that new blueprint received T4 heater. We should also... That's a lot more heat. What? 28.5 to 538. And that's actually pretty easy to make. Super alloys, explosive powder, 2 iridium rods, but you know, that's okay. Zeolite and super alloys. We'll have to make some. And we're gonna need more cobalt, as always. Okay, you know what? No. Put these away. Put all these away. Let's go check on the mines. Pull in what the mines have, because there's bound to be some cobalt in there somewhere. In the mines. There is bound to be. That's why we put the silicon in there, because we didn't have space for anything else. Zeolite there. Let's put the rod back. Let's go. To the mines. We'll jump to aluminum first. Because we didn't check on that one on our way by, because our inventory was filled with other cool shit. So... let's go over here. Sort out what this is. Right. Well, 2 cobalt. That's not nothing. Hey, a 3rd. Can't be safe. Yeah, will we... I feel like soon, as things progress here, there's going to be less and less resources on the ground. And I feel like we're going to have to be using the ore extractors. That's just my guess. It might not be, because they might... that might be too... you know, that might negatively impact gameplay too much, so they might not have put that in, but... it feels like... I mean, even like I said, even if there are still resources like these on the ground, they are going to get harder to see when there's flowers and bushes and things around. Okay, now to the iridium mine. And I think actually what we should do, well, should be pretty high priorities. We should make another mine, but just past this, like through the cave there, up around that cliff one, in the sulfur field area. We don't need... I mean, well, we can always use more iridium. No cobalt over here either. Not even that much iridium. God, what's happening? Hey, cobalt. Take it all. That's silicon, we don't need that. Spot blue crystal. Okay, so taking all of that, we'll just make some more of these. Let's see, how many of these can we more iron. Okay, that's probably enough for the moment. And just 4 cobalt left. Okay, we have everything we need. Zeolite. And let's put 2 of these back. We can save them for another time. We'll save you for the next thing. What are we building? Gas extractor. Where should this be? Let's put it over next to the mine. Let's just see. Production time 80 seconds, and it generates methane. Okay, like we thought. So, methane up next. That means a tier 2 bit blueprint pinning, which, as much as I talked about it not being that useful, it is actually quite useful. And then it also allows us to make mutagens and tier 2 fertilizer. We haven't yet encountered any recipe that requires either of those, but we will be able to make them. What's next up on the chopping block? Oh, the orbital information. We have that too. That might have been available for a little while to make. Missed it. We need another compass microchip, osmium and silicon. We can do all of this. Silicon. Do that. Nope, let's put that back there. And what do we need for compass microchip? 2 aluminum. So we need 1 more silicon. Oh, we already have it. 2 aluminum. Ooh, and what was the last one? Was it cobalt? Magnesium. I think it was magnesium. Yes. Okay, so we have that now. Now we can make orbital information screen. Let's, doesn't quite fit here. No, surely you can fit on the edge. I don't want to have to delete all of these things. Okay. Alright, so be it. Wait, what were these two? It was blueprints and whatever the other one is. Energy. Blueprints. Energy. Oh, guess we can put it right in the middle then if the other one's right on the edge. Orbital. I mean, I feel like orbital makes more sense on the other side. They're super off-center now. I don't like it. Okay, look at this, though. So it does tell us how many that we've sent around and shows them all around. Oh. Rocket multipliers accumulate. So our heat is up 5,000%. Pressure is up 3,000%, which is why they both have climbed to higher numbers now than oxygen. I mean, we could increase that by 3,000% too. That'd be, or 5,000. That would climb up quite a bit. Very cool, though. Very, very cool. I like that. Okay, so we have that. Now let's look at the heaters. More explosive powder. Not enough sulfur. Ooh, yeah, no, not enough sulfur because it takes 2 sulfur. Okay, so it's adventure time, right? Let's try it this way now. Let's try building this stuff to build a living compartment. And a door. We can probably just get that from the mine over here. We just need some iron. Okay. Iron is everywhere. Now we can build that anywhere we want, and it'll just replenish our air. Wait, let's also... Wow, methane gas. Found. Put it over here for now, in our, I don't know what to do with it, container. Yeah, let's go. Wait, no, I should bring this stuff for an ore extractor, shouldn't I? It goes in an ore extractor. Osmium iridium rod. Make sure that I, still have enough for that. Okay, let's grab the rover. Wait, look at all the uranium out here. I forgot about all of this. Let's put all of this stuff in the rover. Because our equipment there. Let's go collect this uranium before we forget. I don't know. What's that? What's that white thing? That's just the light reflecting weirdly. Zeolite? What? What? It's just out here? Just hanging out? What was it doing there? Have I not seen that before? This is absurd. There's so many things to like explore still and look around and do. I'm constantly torn between the ever continual advancing of the base and progress and just exploring around and looking around at things. You know, part of me, like, as we go and explore through here, I really kind of want to build a base up there. I feel like on the ledge there on that cliff would just be so cool. How much uranium do we have left? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. 25. Not quite enough for, not quite enough for, you know, the thing. Another one of those. That thing, yeah, right there. That thing. Those are what I'm talking about. The nuclear reactors, the big ones. Look at that waterfall from here. It would also be kind of cool to have a base built on top of those rocks. Cool. All right, sulfur first. Then we can explore other problems. Or opportunities, as they were. Okay, all right. Calm down, Rover. You have a rough time getting up some of these, don't you? Oh, can you just not go up here? Oh, that's right. We had to drive around last time we went, didn't we? Damn it. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, hey, there's still that chest over here. Whoa. Okay. Gonna be okay, Rover. Whoa. Not that way. Gonna be okay. Don't worry. I'm gonna make it. Oh. I could also just... Wait a second. Wait a second. Check this out. Just put it in my pocket. That is so cool. Doesn't make much sense. This is a pretty, What? Zeolite just there too. Was it just hiding behind, like, all these little chunks of ice that were left? Zeolite's just there? Like, what the heck? This was the sulfur area, right? I thought? You assumed? But there was that other cave there. That was the one that just went around. Okay, let's, we have everything in the inventory now, so what if we just made... Where's visible from both cave entrances? There's one. The other one's over there. Let's just build it right here. Sulfur. Okay, so this will build sulfur here. Let's also, let's make sure I'm not crazy first. Yeah, look at this. That's easy. Now our oxygen's full. I just go like that. I mean, it's kind of cheesy. Also sort of not, in a weird way. Oh, so out here is where we go. Wait, what? This is so red. Oh yeah, this is the spot. This is where we go out to here. And I really want a little base built on this ledge overlooking the lake. I think it's so cool up high here. Maybe we can continue to build it up all the way up the rock wall. I love the idea of that. Let's go back in here. It is a little jarring when they, the lighting changes effects in the different locations like that. There's no, like, it could be more of a gradual shift, I think. And what is through here? It's all just, like, iron in the ground. What do you have? Okay. Some stuff. Flashlight doesn't really do much. It only works up close. Iron, titanium, and stuff. Whoa! Whoa, this has got to be the Zeolite Cavern. It's ice. Haven't seen ice in a while. What is this place? I mean, that looks like zeolite, does it not? I'm not seeing any on the ground here. I should have brought the stuff for 2 ore extractors. And we could have maybe built another one over here. Ooh. More oxygen. Seed spreader rocket. More oxygen. Oh my god. Let's do this. Let's do this right here. In here. Oh shit, where'd the titanium go? Threw it away. We need that. T2 ore extractor. A super alloy rod. 2 iridium rods, 3 osmium. It's just got ice on the ground though, which is weird. What do we build? Build a locker in here. We can put all kinds of stuff. Put a little camp in here. What do we need to make a crafter? We can make like more oxygen capsules if needed. Need more titanium then. And silicon. If we want to be able to make another as we go. I don't know if we'll need to make more. I don't know how far in here we want to keep going. This kind of goes all over the place. There's zeolite in these little corners, but I think that's just the pockets where ice were. What is this place? Looks super cool. And we got to be taking that stuff, right? Like that's more valuable than everything else we got. And I also need to find out what our way out of here is soon, like which way we're going, because I don't think the rover is going to do super well in this landscape, this terrain. And we've run out of inventory space. Okay, so now we're up here. Whoa. What is that? Big waterfall over there. I think we're past... This is out, like, way down to the south. Yeah. Never been out this far before. I like that you can just go up over everything. I love that. I cannot express how great that is. But if you get far enough away, the sand stuff disappears. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, we're breaking some stuff here. Clearly not meant to be up here. So, I guess we'll go down the other way in the cave inside. Because we came up sort of one of the 2 ways. And there was the other way that we could go. Let's see if we can get back to our little hut in there quick before oxygen runs out. I mean, we can build another one. I have the stuff with me, and there's an oxygen capsule. But, you know, we don't have to build anything else. That's better. Okay. We have some food and some water that we can drink up soon. Well, maybe there wasn't another way out over here. I really thought there was. Oh, no, there is. Just a tiny bit that, like, peeks out here. Now we're out. That's where we were back there. Now we're out. Okay, so this is the giant sand wall that we could see from the bottom down there before. These rock arches. This place is so cool. This planet is cool. This game is cool. I love this. Hydration low. Oh, and there's a ship over there. There's sandy place, a little desert, and there's a crashed ship. Whoa, super alloy. Okay, you know what? I think we gotta put the rover down. I think we have to put it down. Just so that we can start using the inventory. Because we can always teleport it back home later if we want. Why am I being precious about this? Throw all this stuff in. We don't need any of it right now. No, the titanium actually and the silicon we do. To make that, we don't. Now we can eat. That we'll drink. New blueprint DNA manipulator. But I need to be back home for that stuff. There's so much to explore and do. There's cool stuff being unlocked at home. Cool stuff out here. Wait, was this another exit or entrance into that cave? Or was this just something else? Whoa. Osmium and sulfur. We definitely need the sulfur. We didn't pick up much of that. This was... I mean, we put the sulfur ore extractor down, but... not quite the same. This was like a hidden cave in a hidden area that I got to through a hidden cave. That's a hole down to somewhere below. Whoa, Ballstar quartz. Inventory full. Ah, what the hell? But we definitely can't build that in here, can we? Okay, so we gotta get back out. Oh. Go this way. Ooh. And actually, there's a... Oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit. There's no titanium. Ah! We're gonna have to use the oxygen capsule. Heat multiplier fuse. We definitely want that. Ah, I want it all. We're gonna have to put in the seed, eat the food. Who cares? Tusk is good, but not that good, is it? Okay, let's go back out. There's so many things to explore. Well, let's get back to the rover. Let's make sure that I have enough stuff to build that little, our little living hut and have a door for it. That, you know, we can get in and out. Oh my god. Let's take those. We need these. Actually, we need the silicon too, I think. Yeah. Look at all this stuff. What a haul. What a haul we are bringing in. Okay, let's get in and drive. Let's go a little closer to this wreck. And I guess see what's up with that. Although I don't know what I'm gonna see. The inventories, our inventories are completely full. For the rover's completely full. Mine's basic. New message received. Mine's basically completely full. Whoa. Very cool in here. Are we designed to go up here? And it looks like it. Just jetpack though. Not really concerned. What are these? Is that a gun? tell me these are cannons or something. Lots of cool stuff. Oh, I guess there was some space in my inventory. We got that. We get too far in and get trapped. Oh, we can deconstruct the front of that. Oh, we could deconstruct that debris. Oh, just right there. More spacesuits. Bunch of tier 2 heat generators. Build a little living compartment here, I guess. Let's build a little crafting station in this one, too. Iron and silicon. And let's just make... the reason that I'm thinking is maybe we'll just leave this structure here, but then to make sure that we can get home, we can just make sure that we have some oxygen capsules. What's in here? Just great stuff. Why getting so much random stuff, you might ask? Well, my inventory is full. That's why. That's why I'm doing it. Nope. Because we want to make another locker in here. Knowing that there are teleporters coming up in the game fills me with so much, like, just hope for the ability to do all kinds of crazy things and leave stuff here and then come back for it. We've got the blueprint for the super alloy rod. Okay, I'm gonna get in here quick. We have to get back to base. There's just so much to discover there. Also, look at the time of this episode. What in the world am I doing? Titanium, yeah. That stuff's useful, especially the iridium rod. Is it worth not having... Whoa, what are these? I can't deconstruct those, but they look super cool. This was clearly a cargo ship of some kind. Oh, that's what we want. We'll get to you someday. That stuff we can't do anything. Those look like guns, though. Tell me they don't. I mean, that look like giant cannons or something to me. Spacesuits, I'm not too concerned with. Oh, these solar panels we could construct. Yeah, nothing exciting though. Side. Exciting stuff in here though. Pick all of that, I guess. That's the hardest stuff to come across. Whoa. Whoa. I know that using a jetpack isn't really how you're supposed to be doing that, but who cares about supposed to be? We got 2 oxygen capsules now. That'll be enough to get us home. Let's drive the rover as far as we can, I guess. If we can drive it all the way home, that'd be great, but I don't think we can. Or at least I wouldn't be surprised if we couldn't. Also, maybe it makes more sense to not. Maybe it makes more sense to just fly home and then teleport it. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that because I want to go down there too. I want to see a million things. We're going to do this. We're going to fly down the desert wall. Ah! Whoa. It was kind of fun, but kind of anticlimactic because we couldn't really see anything. Look at this though. Greenery, flowers, grasses, many things. Now we can fly through the Iridium Cave. Wait, using the machine thing to transfer the... It works when the inventory's full, right? On the rover? Right? I'm pretty sure we did that last time, but I'm not 100% sure. But then again, I'm 100% sure of, like, nothing in this game anymore. There's craziness everywhere. Feels like there's so much to explore. The planet doesn't feel infinite, or not infinite even, just like actual planet-sized scale. Like, it doesn't feel like there's a full globe that can go all the way around. But it does feel like there's a massive amount of stuff for me to always explore and see. Okay, so what have I missed? The seed spreader rocket, DNA manipulator, and now the super alloy rod. Soon we'll have T3 exoskeleton. Air filter's gonna be amazing too when we get that. The T2 ore extractor. Whoa, wow, wow. This is aluminum and a bunch of super alloy. Very cool. Very, very cool. DNA manipulator. We can build that. That can be done. Okay, first things first. Put some things back where the things go. We found so much super alloy while we were out. Like, so much. Aluminum. Bit of that too. We found uranium rods. We found iridium rods. More flowers, of course. Not that they'll fit anywhere, but you know, we'll tuck you in with the seeds for now. Nobody will even notice. Whatever. You go here. We got T2 fertilizer. I don't even know from where. We got it in one of those chests, I think. Sulfur goes down here. Miscellaneous, you go in there, don't you? Oh. Drink some water. Just cuz. Blueprint unlock. Vehicle unlimited oxygen. Forget base building for your vehicle. We can just make it have unlimited oxygen. Oh, and the beacon. We can build the beacon for the vehicle. I forgot about all of this. We have the lights. We can build a speed increase. We've built the inventory increase already, and the equipment increase, and the lights. We can build a speed increase. We can build a beacon, and we can build unlimited oxygen. Oh my god. The possibilities are endless. The world is our oyster. Literally, the whole world is basically owned by us now. Well, not owned. Actually, technically, we're a convict, and we get no ownership to anything. However, there's no one here to tell us we can't. We now have too many rare ores. I'm gonna need a locker just for super alloy and one just for osmium. Oh god, my head. It's like bursting with the amount of things going on right now. Okay, I gotta end this episode, or I never will. How much zeolite do we have? Oh, it looks like we have enough for all those vehicle upgrades. That's gonna be some cool stuff. Okay, so much super alloy. A lot of pulsar quartz. What are we gonna do with that? I have no idea. We now have so many of these oxygen multiplier fuses, and another heat one. We've got tier 2 fertilizer, we've got gas now, we've got bacteria samples. We can do so many things. We can do a million things. And this just keeps on climbing. Formation. Oh, we already got flora. We already hit that. I wasn't even paying attention. That's why there are now bushes and ferns and plants and things around. Trees is the next stage. That one's going to be hard to miss. We'll see that. Oh my god. And yeah, what have we been unlocking over here in the meantime? Still nothing, actually. Biomass is slow growing. But it's getting there. once we start to get it rolling, it'll roll a lot more, I think. Food grower. We don't get the tree spreader till much later, but I imagine that increases biomass gain by quite a bit. But anyways, we are gonna have to end it here, because I'm gonna have a breakdown. My brain is bursting with all the different things we can make now. That. Oof. Now anything actually with the super rods, we can do the other mapping satellite. But that is gonna be it. That is all gonna have to wait for probably multiple future episodes. So, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.